You probably spend hours every day looking at a phone. It's hard to imagine life without one, but for almost all of human history, phones didn't exist at all. So what did ancient humans do instead? Were they bored all day? The answer might surprise you. Most of their time was spent with other people. They talked, laughed, shared stories, and learned together. Human connection was their entertainment. Every day was a chance to learn useful skills, and knowledge was passed directly from person to person. Survival itself was a daily challenge. Hunting, gathering, and teamwork filled their lives. Exploring new places was often necessary, and the world itself became their adventure. Today, a screen often gets our attention. Back then, people paid attention to each other, and that's only the beginning. Ancient life was far more fascinating than most people realize. For ancient humans, every morning started with a purpose. There was always something important to do. Finding food wasn't a quick trip to the store. It could take hours of effort. People rarely worked alone. Survival depended on teamwork. Tools had to be made by hand. A broken spear couldn't simply be replaced. Even clothing required skill and patience. Nothing came ready-made. Children learned by watching adults. Every lesson could help them survive one day. Simple tasks often required hard work. Even collecting water could be a challenge. Everyone contributed something to the group. Communities survived because people helped each other. Today we often search for ways to stay busy. Ancient humans rarely had that problem. Their lives were demanding, but they were also filled with purpose. When the day's work was finished, the real entertainment began. People gathered around fires and told stories. Some stories were funny, while others taught lessons. Without movies or YouTube, their imagination created entire worlds. Children invented games using simple objects. Fun didn't require expensive technology. Music, dancing, and celebrations brought people together. These moments strengthened communities. Some people even created art on cave walls. Humans have always loved creativity. These drawings preserved memories and experiences. They were the social media posts of their time. Today we often consume stories through screens. Ancient humans experienced them face to face. Every story connected people emotionally. It made communities stronger. Long before phones existed, humans had already mastered the art of entertainment. Ancient humans spent far more time thinking than many people imagine. Nature was their classroom. Every sunrise and sunset carried meaning. They paid attention to the world around them. Children constantly asked questions, and adults learned through experience. People discussed weather, animals, and survival. Knowledge was incredibly valuable. A single footprint could reveal important information. Observation was a life-saving skill. Plants had to be understood carefully. One mistake could be dangerous. Over thousands of years, humans became experts at reading nature. Today, information is everywhere, but attention is often scattered. Ancient people trained their focus every day because their environment demanded it. In many ways, their minds were constantly engaged. The world itself was their greatest teacher. Ancient humans didn't have phones, but they also didn't have endless notifications. Their attention belonged to the world around them, not to a screen in their pocket. Today, our minds are constantly pulled in different directions. Every app competes for attention. Ancient life was harder, yet often much simpler. They faced physical challenges while we often face mental distractions. What they valued most was connection. Time spent together mattered. Maybe the lesson isn't to reject technology, it's to use it wisely. Real conversations still matter, just as they did thousands of years ago. Nature still has something to teach us if we take time to notice. Ancient humans didn't have phones, but their lives remind us of something we've sometimes forgotten. So what did ancient humans do before phones existed? The better question might be this: what can we learn from them today? Because their lives still have lessons for us. They depended on each other. No app could replace human connection. They shared what they had. Their survival came from cooperation. Their world was different from ours, but their needs were surprisingly familiar. People still need purpose. People still need relationships. People still need meaningful conversations and moments that can't be captured on a screen. Technology is powerful, but it shouldn't replace real life. Ancient humans remind us that happiness was never hidden inside a device. It was found in experiences, relationships, and discovery. The next time you unlock your phone, remember that for thousands of years, humans found wonder without one. And maybe there's still a little of that wonder waiting for us today. Ancient humans lived without phones for thousands of years, yet somehow they still built meaningful lives. They explored the world. They learned, created, survived, and connected. The goal isn't to abandon technology. Technology has improved our lives in countless ways. The goal is to remember what mattered before screens existed, because those things still matter today. Curiosity, adventure, discovery, friendship, family, helping one another. learning new skills, growing stronger, finding purpose. Ancient humans and modern humans are not so different. We still seek meaning in our lives. Maybe the greatest lesson from the past is simple. A meaningful life is built through experiences, not just consumption. So the next time you pick up your phone, ask yourself, am I escaping life or enhancing it? Because long before smartphones existed, humans were already living stories worth remembering.